Welcome in, folks. We have handyman Dwight Rittenhouse back in the house again for our Dream Home Fast and Built to Last. Dwight, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So we've made it. We've made it to the pinnacle. This is the time.
Fourth week.
The fourth week. We've taken you through the entire process, and now it's time to show you the final product. But let's go back. Let's show you, for the folks who maybe weren't following along, which we need to talk to these folks. What are they doing? Yeah. This is from beginning to end, 1 day's worth of putting together a modular home. Exactly.
Seeing the crane pulling in, here's the Christmas gift being unwrapped, and there's some of the pictures of what's inside after we take the wrapper off. We're actually have a home that's about 80%, 90% completed as we're swinging around with the crane, setting the jack post to receive the other half. You'll see we're bringing the roof up. Here comes some other modular components being pulled in on a truck and a trailer. Steps going to the second floor. We're coming down to the end here to where we're going to have a finished home.
Yeah, exactly. What's really neat, and I think a lot of the key points we've touched on here throughout the couple of weeks, is how it's customizable. You can basically do whatever the homeowner wants, and you get this beautiful product at the end.
Gorgeous. It's a product that's never seen any rain or any water. It's shipped from a modular plant to here, pretty much under wrapper, and so that means a lot, especially in your home drying out and settling and moving. If your lumber components don't have to shrink back down from being swelled up with water, it means a lot.
It means a lot, and that speaks to just the quality of the homes that you guys are putting in here as well.
Exactly right. The quality of the house is above and beyond. The customization means that the home is built to the way you want it, not what somebody wanted to give you. We got full selection of, from the most expensive trim to the cheapest trim, to any particular product you'd want to do on the inside of your home. If it's available in the market, we can put it in the house.
So right now we're seeing the outside of the home, and something that I thought was really neat. You showed me this in preparation for this, but one of the neat customizations you did for this particular homeowner.
This particular home, the homeowner said to me, do you think that you can make that garage big enough to pull my tractor and trailer in? And I looked at him like he was crazy. And anyway, it comes along, and I said, well, I see no reason why we can't.
Yeah.
So we got the drawing board out, and this is what we come up with. So from the roadside, as you've seen in the pictures, it's a 3-car garage. And it has a window, which makes it look like it's a bonus room above the garage. The bonus room's actually for the roof of the truck.
Yeah.
You know? So in the rear of it, you can pull your 18-wheeler in, you can pull your motorhome in, you can put your fifth-wheel camper in. It's a 40-foot long room that's 16 foot high. So, you know, that's really a neat thing. And you don't have, if you're in a community to where really you shouldn't have your tractor and trailer sitting in your front yard,
yeah,
you can take it around the back and hide it. They don't even know it's there.
Yeah, back home where I'm from, there'll be people who park the trucks like on the street parking.
Right, exactly.
And then it's gets a little complicated.
Yeah,
with
you just got to have enough land to get it in and get it around the home, you know. But really a nice component to this house, and it worked out very, very well. There's many uses for that garage. Yeah. Not only if you don't have to be a truck driver, but you know how many, like you said, the fifth wheel camper. What if you have the motorhome?
Yeah.
You can bring your motorhome, pull it in there. It's in the dry. You can load it up in the dry and leave, and
you're saving the wear and tear on something that you've invested a lot of money in.
Exactly right. Yeah. Sure.
So we've seen the finished product. We've talked about the differences, or really the lack thereof, other than you know how great quality is between a stick home and a modular home. Right. What about pricing wise? What's the
pricing wise? We're probably a good 10 to 20% less than a stick built home.
Wow.
Depending a little bit on there again quality. You know, you got to compare apples for apples, but mostly our construction, our labor costs and things are less money on our home than what it would be on a job site, because our materials laying there right beside the station where you're working. It's brought in with a forklift and put right there. You don't have to hand it up over the walls, get it on the roof. Everything's built in a jig, so it's faster because every component is being held in place by a machine. It's being nailed by machines. So and there again, we have no rain days. Yeah. You know, we're working under controlled atmosphere. So modulars are maybe not for everybody. You got to get them in. maybe you don't have a way to get it in.
Yeah.
That's a problem. We don't have a helicopter yet to pick them up.
Well, that's next. Dwight's getting a helicopter.
There you go.
next.
We're gonna set them by air, but no, there's uses for everything, and a modular is just one way of building a house. And I think in our case we really like it, and I think it's one of the higher end products available.
Dwight, we want to thank you so much for taking us through this series here. I think if I'm speaking for the viewer at home, this has been extremely fascinating to see, not something that you get to see every day when you talk about different types of homes and things like that. Most people might not think of a modular home.
Exactly, and I've talked to a lot of people, and probably 80% of our viewers never seen this happen. So
Wow.
I just felt that this would be a great thing to spend the month of February on. What else are you going to do when it's snowing? And so anyway, at least you'll get to see how the home was set, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. And if you ever think about building a home, give us a call.
And how can they do that? How can they contact you, Handyman Dwight?
Well, they can come see us in Mount Union, Pennsylvania, 114 West Pauper Street. You can give us a call at 814-542-2981, or you can find us on the web at muls.net.
Handyman Dwight Putter here, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
It's been
for
a
doing
pleasure.
this with us. And folks, we have much more still to come after the break.